Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 15th to the 22nd of February on Page of Earth. So it is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening now, or it could be happening sometime in the future. And also, please remember that time is fluid. Oh, these are general love readings, sorry. Got caught in my own think bubble then. The time's fluid, so oh no, I did it again. That's just so bizarre. What is going on in this room? Aquarius, that these are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh dear me. So let's have a look. Got the Page of Earth. I do see that steady communication. You want grounded communication with someone, and you want to get to know them again. Oh, I don't know where that's come from, but anyway, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study, finding out about someone. I don't know why they gave me again for. Perhaps it's going back to something that's just never got off the ground, or perhaps there's some kind of void between you and you want to bridge that gap with just consistent messaging. And it is a tiny message from you, Aquarius, to get this going. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love from the 15th to, oh, coming in very, very determined to get this going, though. This Emperor energy, it could be in Aries that you're dealing with, not necessarily, that's just a star sign associated with that card, but coming in as this Emperor energy to get this going, very determined to speak to this person or create a dialogue with them. You have a plan, Aquarius. So the Emperor uses logic and strategy to get towards his goal. Okay, can come across as a little bit controlling, a little bit cold, but nevertheless has something in his sights and wants to go for it, but very, very determined to get there, Aquarius. Very determined to start a dialogue with this person, whoever they are. Gorgeous. Okay, what else do we need to know for Aquarius from the 15th to the 22nd of February, please? 15th to the 22nd of February. What can you tell Aquarius? And highest messages only, please. Highest messages only. Ooh, you've turned up in your own reading. How bizarre is that? Gorgeous, though. So you do see this as some kind of like written in the stars, this situation. Happy times make optimistic long-term plans and on the right path. You do see this as some kind of, I feel it's a divine connection. Got the Three of Earth here, and you want to be a team player by steady messaging, finding out about this person. You want to create this or recreate this connection. The power of creativity, recognition for high quality work, putting in the effort, and being a team player. Wow, gorgeous. So yeah, oh, that's why it's a dream to be with this person. You do see them as kind of like a dream relationship. A leap of faith. It's a leap of faith to send that message because you don't know how it's going to be received. Perhaps you weren't a team player in the beginning, and that's why this connection dissipated. However, it resonates, but you want to come in and replay it by putting in the time and effort. Gorgeous energy. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Thank you. We've got 3 cards here. Normally we don't take this many, but yeah, a little bit unstable though. Okay, so instability about coming towards this person, even though you've got the Emperor energy here, so you're very fired up about what you need to do in order to get towards this Star card, this person, even messaging them, but a little bit of instability, a false sense of entrapment, kind of like putting on a false self mask here. Negative or fear-based thoughts. Are they going to reply to my message almost? Are they going to be interested? Even though you're very determined to start this, to bring yourself or put yourself forward, there is still this air of, is it going to work? Are they going to reciprocate kind of energy? And almost like putting on this false self mask of, oh, it's okay, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If they don't reply, it's fine. But it's not really, because this is the person that you want in your life. Okay, it's almost like trying to it's a front to your own feelings. How bizarre is that? You're putting on a front, but inside you know what you want, and it is this person here, this situation. We've got this Page of Water and Page of Earth, so very steady communication, but very friendly. Like I said, being a team player, so perhaps you weren't very friendly to this person in the first instance, but wanting to come back in, being very friendly, consistent, committed communication, laughy, giggly. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase. I think there is some distance between both of you. That's why they said again to me. Reconnecting again. I think it is somebody from the past, and the reason why they've presented you with these cards is there's been a breakdown in communication, and you didn't or weren't consistent in the first instance. Got a Justice card here, so cutting something away very legally, I feel, in order to explore this connection here that you want to go towards, that is starred for you. And it's almost like it's a divine union. Could be a Libra that you're divorcing, not necessarily, but that's just the star sign associated with that card. Okay, so fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. And also going forward with this Emperor energy, it's like divorcing the past in a very legal way, but also stand up for your beliefs about this connection here, kind of like coming out of that ego energy and telling yourself, okay, everything's not fine, we need to move. Talking to yourself. Okay, this is your inner voice now. We need to move forward, we need to go to where our heart desires, and it is towards this person. But to get there, it's just very friendly messages, even though there's huge intent behind it. And that's the reason why they've given you these two cards here. King of Water. You want to open the floodgates out and tell this person actually how you feel. It's a declaration of love. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, so you do trust this person implicitly with your heart. You know that they're not going to chuck you to the four winds. We've also got this Four of Water. So I do see this as coming back around to something. We've got missing an opportunity to connect with this, whoever this is that's on your mind. Discontentment or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. How can I get back to them? Well, you do that by, it looks like you're really legally divorcing someone in order to come back to them, and perhaps there has been a waiting period for you to sever those ties in order to free yourself to explore this connection. There is a dream to you, even though there's a little bit of betwixt energy there from kind of, what do I do if they reject me kind of energy. Eight of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth away from this situation here that's been depleting. Oh my goodness me, can't even get my words out tonight. It is about communication though, and that's the reason why I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm actually connecting with somebody that's having a little bit of a bad time, and I feel that I feel is going, has the feeling that they're going to stumble at the first hurdle, which is communication. They're finding it really difficult, although they want to go towards whoever's in their heart, this star. They're really struggling to even get towards sending a message out there, even connecting, because they're so unsure. And this is why I'm getting so tongue-tied. My hands have got really, really sweaty now as well. That never happens in readings, never happens. And it shows how anxious the other person is, or who I'm connecting with, is so anxious about this connection getting off the ground. They're so invested in it, energy-wise, I feel, and heart space-wise, with this King of Water. Wow, okay. So many strange things happen in this room, it's unreal, but we'll carry on. Yeah, Sun card now, so yeah, they are the sun to you. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. What's this? Getting rid of that ego card there, coming in as the Emperor. Even though it is a leap of faith, you're kind of like sending that message, but just not, you don't want to even, if it is through social media or if you have their mobile number, however you start this dialogue, it's almost like sending that message and then trying not to peek to see if you get a reply, but getting anxious about the time it takes between either getting a reply. Very anxious to see if this is going to happen. I feel very, very, very nervous because they mean so much to you. And they've got this balance card, the need for balance and moderation. Yeah, you need to balance yourself out. Don't get so hung up on the outcome they're saying. What they're saying is, what you need to do is just enjoy the journey. Cooperation and compromise. So I feel it is you, Aquarius, that needs to reach out to this person. Wait for perfect timing, but this perfect timing is when this legality, this situation here, is finally put to bed. They're saying, wow, it's very definitive. So when this one's closed off, that is the perfect timing for you to bob in and just send that little message, even if it is through like you're almost closing your eyes, trying not to write it, I feel. And you're sending it and you're kind of like going, oh, I wish I hadn't sent it. But it's all these pops of emotion that go with that kind of like reconnection. All those little gorgeous pops of emotion waiting for the reply to come in. But trying not to focus too heavily on the reply. Don't read too much into it. Just look at that reply and then take it from there. So this is why they've given you this balance card. And we've got the strength card here. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. So I do feel that that is releasing judgments from here. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with, not necessarily just the star sign associated with that card. Great inner strength to remove yourself from this situation and also go back to this situation here. I feel forgiveness and compassion, and I feel that the forgiveness and compassion is for the demise of this relationship, both of you not being on the same page in the beginning. I think it was down to divine timing, so you can't really judge the other person on that. Okay, if the timing's off and the timing's not right, that's out of your hands. It's the universe that has something to do with it, should I say. So you're having to forgive everyone involved in the demise of this connection here, because I do feel it's you resurging, it's you going back towards something that just never got off the ground. And I have to forgive the other person and forgive yourself, because we've got this spiritual and emotional growth. You understand on a greater level now why it didn't reach its full potential or didn't get off the ground when you actually came into unison in the first instance. Yep. High Priestess. So you have been... You've been hiding all of these things to yourself. Look, we've got this whole universe behind the High Priestess. Nobody knows her thought... gosh, I can't even get my words out tonight. I told you it is about communication, thoughts and feelings, but intuitively she knows where her heart lies and she knows what to do, but she's waiting for that perfect timing. Okay, we've got listen to your intuition, have patience, carefully consider what you want before acting, before you come towards this person, to tell them how you feel. So you've been keeping everything to yourself, but you're coming away from that now. You want to tell this person. And I think through that legality, once that legality's over, it's kind of like it frees you to explore this connection on a more stable grounding. Yeah. Two of Water, what's this saying? Relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Yeah, because I think that you either it feels like there's a little bit of blame in here for some reason. I'm getting you both blame each other for this not working in the first place, but you've got to remember it was down to divine timing. It was nothing to do with whatever went on between both of you. Okay, it was down to divine timing. Both of you had to grow and learn life lessons in order to come back together. Okay, so we've got this moon card. Yeah, High Priestess hides everything, but the moon's come in now to say, come on then, Aquarius, you need to face facts. Where does your heart lie? Who do you yearn for? What do you want for the future? Do you want to explore this connection, or do you just want to leave it? But by the looks of it, you want to move towards them. You're having very, very, very strong and determined energies in this reading. So there is a desire to reconnect with this person. But the moon comes in and says, look, Aquarius, I've had enough of you keeping all these secrets to yourself. Time to open Pandora's box and just let those feelings out. Let this other person in. Go and reconnect. Important psychic insights. Again, you know the right course of action. Events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. Release the fear of them not replying to this message. Release it. Like I said, don't be so hung up on the outcome. It's the journey that is the most important thing. It's reaching out is the most important thing, they're saying. And when you do reach out, look at this. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, and the love of life. And this is what you ultimately want. You want to have communication between both of you. You want to bring this conflict into some form of resolution. And you want to explore this on a greater level. You want to tell this person how you feel about them. You want to tell them that you love them. We've got this Chariot, yeah. But look. You've been thinking about this for some time, I feel. The Chariot card here. An important achievement, self-discipline. So the important achievement is actually closing this off here. And you probably haven't even, because I don't see any communication between you and this person here. This person doesn't even know anything about what's been going on in your life because of that fallow ground between both of you. So they have no idea that you're cutting something. So when you come back in, it's kind of like when that communication starts, you open your heart space and tell them exactly what's been going on. And then you get this Two of Water, which is that resolution of a conflict. And everything just looks so gorgeous. So gorgeous. But in the meantime, like I said, there's some kind of fallow ground between both of you. So while you're doing this exchange of messages, or when you get to the stage of messaging, You're going to have to come in as this Queen of Earth. Make time for those around you. Yep, being a team player. Take a sensible approach. So if this person says to you, hang on a minute, why are you coming in now? You're going to have to take a sensible approach. You're going to have to be very sensitive to their needs, because there is some discord between both of you. So you're going to have to open your heart space with that King of Water. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So if that conversation does arise, you're going to have to come in as a King of Water and say, hi, okay, this is what's been going on. Da-da! And the other person goes, oh, crumbs, okay. Okay, I get it now. I get it. That's why you were so absent. You were absent for such a while. And that conflict's resolved. So the Four of Fire, contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project, coming back to this person. Gorgeous. Anything else for Aquarius, please, in relation to this reading? Yeah, but I just don't think this person has any idea about what's been going on in your life at all, because you just haven't been in communication with each other. King of Air, no, King of Water, opening your heart and speaking a truth from the heart to tell this person how you feel. Speak your mind with confidence. Balance, again, mental and emotional considerations. So just coming in as very grounded, even though you love this person, there's a lot of love for them, you want to open your heart space to them. You're going to just have to balance yourself out. Don't get too giddy. Got Seven of Air, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. It was down to divine timing for you guys in the first instance, and I feel that, yeah, this led to a bit of a headache and a bit of a heartache here. But you've still kept thinking about this person, Aquarius. You still kept them in your heart and mind. You still wanted to re-spark this, or get towards them. But that has been a journey in itself to free yourself from some kind of bond in order to come back to this person, or just to even speak to them again. But you're freeing yourself in order to do that. Oh, gorgeous energy, yeah. Knight of Earth, very steady kind of like movement towards them. We have got a lot of Earth cards on the board. It's very steady though. It's slow and steady. So we've got time to buckle down, get things done, honour your commitments, your commitment to your own happiness, and a guardian angel. Like I said, you do trust this person with your heart. So you do see them in effect, I feel, as a guardian angel. They've had your back through tough times, they say. I don't know what that means, but if it's not your message, just chuck it. Yeah, very steady progress. It's almost like you want to come to them correctly for some reason. With no baggage, they're saying. Okay, anything else for Aquarius, please, in relation to this reading? Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, okay. So, a lot of slow moving energy again. So putting in the effort, getting to know each other with this 6 of Hours, putting in the time and effort, gifts of time or effort in this very steady communication, and getting to know each other to create something that's very tangible, very sustainable for the future. It is slow moving energy though, so it's not here today, gone tomorrow. You want to create something that's got some longevity in it. Yeah. 4 of Air. So I feel even thinking about coming towards this person gives you a little bit of a headache. Look, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So yeah, it is taking its toll on you, it seems, getting yourself into these gorgeous energies, this Emperor energy, and this strength, and this balancing yourself out, trying to make yourself correctly balanced when you come towards this person, even though you're popping with emotion and just want to open the floodgates and tell them how you feel. And you want a passionate new start. Look, so here's a new start. These messages are friendly, a little bit cheeky, but very grounded. There's a steady line of communication. Little bit cheeky, little bit friendly, steady. And this is what you want. You don't want something that's here today, like I said, and gone tomorrow. You want something that's sustainable for the future. And it's also taking the time, being this team player, finding out about the other person, how they feel, what their thoughts and feelings are for the future. Just finding out about them on a greater level. Gorgeous. So what could start out as a little bit of a flurry there, you eventually want to get to this King of Water. You want to open your heart to them because you do love them, but you are just going to, I feel, reach out in a very tiny way, because pages are very tiny messages. They're not declarations yet. They're just tiny bits of communication, but steady. Yeah, and you've been thinking about taking a trip to them. Things are lucking up because you're cutting something away. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. So the thought for you is actually physically moving towards this person. Obviously we're in COVID times now, so that's pretty much a no-no at the moment if you live in Britain. But yeah, you're thinking about taking a trip towards them. And we've got this Ace of Air. Yeah, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation where your heart lies. A challenging beginning because there has been some kind of discourse or discord between both of you in the past. And you want to smooth that conflict over. You want this person in your life because they are the sun to you. Yeah, and you've been from this, cutting this here, this awakening card. It's almost like, why are you suddenly thinking about this person? Why do you suddenly want to reignite this? But it is the awakening card here. Look at things from a different perspective. They're not just a friend. They're not just a friend to you. You have feelings for them, and perhaps you've been awakening to those feelings. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. It's important to come in and tell this person how you feel. To speak from the heart with this King of Water energy. That's what you want. Wow. Gorgeous reading. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius in love? Anything else for Aquarius in love? Yeah, it gives you some kind of inner frustration though. I feel that you haven't done this sooner for some reason. There's that conflict between both of you. It has frustrated you because it could have been easily avoided, I feel. But like I said, it's down to divine timing. Whatever happened between you guys to kind of like this connection to dissipate in the first place, it wasn't meant to be then. You're supposed to grow and learn life lessons, and if you are soulmates, you're supposed to come back to each other when you're kind of like learned a bit more about yourselves. So I think that you're awakening to that now. But yeah, I feel that this is, you're busy doing what you need to do to make yourself stable. Enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So this person hasn't heard from you for a very long time, and perhaps that's what you've been doing. You've been busy in the background, making yourself stable enough to come towards them, and that's why they thought, okay, they've disappeared, you know. There's that conflict. It's like, why have you disappeared? Why did you disappear? And then you're coming in as this tiny messages in this King of Water to tell them the situation that you have been in, and to tell them every single detail with that King of Air energy. But what look at this, while you have been in all of these energies right from the beginning, and perhaps even when you left this connection, or you had this discord between you, you've been manifesting them back into your life. You've been sending out signs and synchronicities. You've been looking at perhaps photographs that you can associate between both of you, that you associate with a certain time. However that resonates, but you've been looking at them with fondness, with love, and the universe picks up on that energy and goes, okay then, Aquarius, if you want this, we will help you along the way. We will pull this person in. So the other person will be seeing signs and synchronicities. They'll be seeing either your name, certain genres of music will pop up, I don't know, whatever you shared or associate yourself with. It could be an era, it could be, I don't know, a place. Whatever's been shared between both of you will start to become more significant to this person, and they'll start seeing it everywhere, and they'll just think, what the heck is going on? Why do I keep seeing, I don't know, as for example, something from my childhood, the 80s. Why am I seeing all that music? And you kind of like think, oh, okay. And then it just becomes more and more and more relevant. And then you think, why am I seeing all of this? And then you associate different things. And then it's kind of like clicks. So when you come in as this tiny messages, these cheeky, friendly messages that are very grounded, there's a consistency between you and the other person. The other person is not so surprised that you're communicating. They'll be kind of like, oh, okay. I was thinking about that the other day, blah, 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 blah. And there you go. And there it starts. It's just gorgeous. It's a very kind of, I wanted to say, kind of twee energy, because it's so, the energies are so strong here and so strong here, but they get so tiny here. It's kind of cute. It is cute to see that, because you're just unsure. You're just unsure about how the other person's going to react. Because there has been some cold words said between both of you. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. But I feel that that's cold conversations. There's that conflict. It needs to be resolved though, even if it has been smoothed over, or both of you and say that you're in communication at the moment. You need to tackle that conflict. You need to bring it to the surface and seal it off and tell this person exactly why. What was behind that, these cold conversations. Yeah, Knight of, see, moving towards them. What have we got here? Oh, we've got here, where are we? King, we've got the Knight of Earth. So very steady progress, but very truthful, very kind of like thoughtful, I would say, for some reason. With this Knight of Air, events that occur with great speed, kind of like that awakening comes in. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So Knight of Earth is steady, but you're in this mindset of, yeah, this is what I need to do. I need to do this. I need to go towards blah, blah, blah. In a very, these are action cards, so they will follow those pages, and everything starts to get so much better for you both. I think by just tackling whatever it is, the elephant in the room actually brings you closer together, and you understand each other on a greater level. because then you'll be able to open your heart. You do want to offer them your heart though. Look at that massive leap. You want to open them, you want to offer them your heart. See, you're so scared about rejection for some reason. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home for your heart. But this spiritual transformation, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, it's where your heart lies, but you need to be very honest with this person. They're not going to chuck you to the wayside for speaking the truth, and that's all they want. They want to speak a truth to you, you want to speak a truth to them. Like, and here, this situation here that you're cutting, you have felt trapped in it. But you could have removed yourself from that situation at any time. And you could have resolved this at any time. But it's down to divine timing. You need it. Crazy, isn't it? We need to go through painful and hurtful things sometimes in order to grow emotionally. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So I think that you've been thinking about coming back in or just speaking this truth to this person for some time, and you're very nervous about this. Very, very nervous. I've got sticky fingers again. Very nervous. Whoever I'm reading for, whoever I'm connecting with. So you're having to summon all of your strength to actually tackle this, to actually speak to this person, even though you love them. We've got a 10 of Earth, yeah. A very happy family life, financial security, finding the magic in the little things, creating memories with each other. That's what you want. You want something that's very stable, very fruitful, has growth in it. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius in relation to this reading? Anything else for Aquarius in relation to this reading, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Highest messages only in relation to this reading. Oh, crumbs, yeah. Well, the reason why is because you do consider them to be a soulmate. It's almost like last week's reading. So strange. You do consider them to be your divine partner. You do consider them to be your soulmate. So, and it feels like a very strong connection that you're just wakening up to. So when you're sending out these signs and synchronicities, Aquarius, like I said last week, it's almost like you've ramped the volume up. You've turned the volume up on these signs and synchronicities because the connection is that strong. This person will sit up and take notice and say, wow, okay. So they're waiting, almost like waiting, I would say, waiting for you. It's like a pregnant pause. Okay, you've got my attention now. Where are you? It's kind of like that energy. And they're just waiting for you to come in and message them. They're just waiting for it. Wow, that's gorgeous. So don't leave them hanging. If you do want this and you're the mindset of sending out all this gorgeous energy into the universe and telling the universe how much you love them, don't leave it at the last hurdle. And I think that that's where that ego card comes in. It's kind of like, oh, I've done it now. What do I do? This other person's waiting for you to message them. So we've got this Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing humour in a situation. Yeah, and I feel it's that very legal situation over here. It is the dissolvement of a committed relationship or something that's very legal. It could be a divorce. And I feel that not coming towards this one here is giving you some inner frustration, stress-related health concerns. It has stressed you out. And I think this situation stressed you out. And this situation stressed you out because you're not with this soulmate and you were trapped, felt trapped in this relationship here. It's how do you get back to them? How do you start it? Gorgeous. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius? No. Anything else? Oh, yes. Celebration. yeah, of coming together, gorgeous energy, and releasing the past and negativity. The end of a phasal situation, this one here, spiritual transformation. You know where your heart lies. You know who is your soulmate now with this awakening card. Time to move on. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Wow, as always, Aquarius, it's a very long reading, but what a gorgeous reading that is. So we are going to sign it off with some angel answers and romance angels. So let's have a look. What do we have for Aquarius in relation to this reading, please? Aquarius, in relation to this reading, what can you tell them? Oh, okay, so we have a yes, gorgeous. We also have an unlikely for some reason. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love from the 15th to the 22nd. Reconsider. Oh, sorry, that was really close to the camera. Reconsider. That's going retrograde. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Yep. Okay. So what do we have here? So we've got perfect timing. Yeah, the timing's right now. Abundance, gorgeous. We also have let go, and I think that's let go of negativity. We've also got look for a sign. So that's that awakening. Kind of like hits you like a bolt out of the blue for some reason. Okay, what else do we need to know? Okay, ask help from others. So I think that that's to reconnect. I feel that you'll be enlisting the help of friends to help you to reconnect. Gorgeous energy. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius in relation to this reading? Yes, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens because you're being very truthful now and you're speaking from the heart. What else do we need to know? What you thought was unlikely actually is likely. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Gorgeous. What else do we need to know in relation to this reading for Aquarius, please? Yeah, reconsider. We've got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So anything that you did that was detrimental to this connection in the first instance, you are going to have to own those feelings and thoughts. Pay attention. Pay attention when you feel yourself doing a certain thing. So it could be reverting back to learned behaviours. You're going to have to move through that energy and try and stand back first of all, recognise what you're doing, own that energy and move through it. Okay, so we've got here perfect timing. You deserve love. You are lovable. Of course you are. And I think that that's just you sealing off the past, and it is a very legal kind of like a legal divorce. We've got abundance here, so you do see this as a very grounded situation. Perhaps you want to a very committed situation. Perhaps you do want to be married to this person. This situation involves marriage. I think it involves commitment from you. You want to commit to this person in a very, I would say, legal way. Wow, letting go of one. But this is who you're supposed to be with, so it's not really, it's not like you're ping-ponging from one relationship to another, say. This is who you're supposed to be with. So we've got let go, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We've also got look for a sign. Careers and finance. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But I don't see that because you're working on yourself. There's a lot of slow-moving energy on the board, but there's a lot of stability. Ask help from others. We've got religious factors. Your love life has been influenced by your upbringing and spiritual path. Yes. Gorgeous. So it's asking others, how do we reconnect? Perhaps there is some kind of difference between both of you. Perhaps they're spiritual, you're not. You're spiritual, they're not. I don't know. There's some kind of difference though between you. It could be in geographical location. It could be anything. Okay, so we've got deception here. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. That's you, because you don't want to be hurt. You don't want egg on your face. So when you start messaging, you're finding out about the other person even before you started messaging. You're in magician mode, so you've been doing your groundwork. But talking to other people, you're actively kind of like, I don't really care that much for them. I'm just going to put on a front, but I'm just going to ask mutual friends how they are, just to gauge what's going on. So we've got flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others, express your love, King of Water. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. My God, they've just spat all the cards everywhere. Thank you. Okay, so hijinks in this room. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I'll try and get these off the floor. Without killing the cards off, because it's so weird. There's not even any carpet in here. It is a concrete floor. There's a tiny bit of carpet, and when I mean tiny, I mean tiny. I'm actually kneeling on it. It's a situation that hopefully will resolve itself. So we've got here, worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. Of course it is. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius in love in relation to this reading? Yeah, we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world and understand what you want for the future, I feel. There's that awakening card. Stop doing that now. Spitting the cards everywhere. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, there's a magician. And faith will bring you romance. Of course it will. Okay, what else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Thank you. Stop doing that with the cards. They tell them off. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. We've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What else do we need to know? Thank you. Very soon, clearly, decide what you want so it comes to you now. And playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Gorgeous reading. Very long again, though. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Aquarius, please, in relation to this reading? What do we need to know for Aquarius? Thank you. We've got your commitment is being tested. Commitment to this connection and being consistent. Time to release negativity. We've also got communication is key, like I said. Be bold and make the first move. It is about communication. What else do we need to know? Okay, we've also got here, what do you need to release? Prosperity lies ahead. Confidence is your key to success. Expect a powerful change, and your hard work is paying off. If that did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button, and I love you loads. Take care.